What's up, good people? Hope you're having a phenomenal day so far. As you can see kind of from the title and from some of the B-roll clips that you saw earlier, I got myself a brand new light. We have the Aputure LS60X constant light with us now, and that's added to our collection of lighting. And instead of, I had a shoot concept today where I needed a spotlight, and I was gonna go buy a projector, and rather than buying one of those and only using it like once or twice, I figured I'd buy me a nice light. I'd buy me a nice light that could contribute to not only the video aspect of my work, but also to the photography aspect for this specific shoot. So again, we have the Aputure LS60X. And I really like this one because it's a bicolor constant light that allows you to shoot like more tungsten light and daylight at the same time. It also, for the whole spotlight effect, it gives you an option with just the base model to either flood, meaning spread the light, or do an actual spot. So I'll give you an example. This is me flooding the light. So it's just increasing the size of it. Of course, it matters about the distance and whatnot it is away from your subject as well. And then if I reverse the option, this is me spotting the light. So it's more of a condensed spotlight here. We're gonna be shooting with Luce again today, getting some different shots. We're probably gonna be shooting on some Cinestill 800T for a bit with the Mamiya RZ67 Pro 2. Then maybe also getting some shots in with the Fuji X-H2. So yeah, we're gonna finish setting up here and hop right to it, y'all. I'm always so quick to jump into the shoot that I probably should introduce a couple more cool features about the light before, just in case anyone's interested. It does come with a set of barn doors, which is cool as heck. I might incorporate some of that, see what type of lighting effect I can get with the constant light here from Aputure. There also is, these are these Sony batteries, y'all, that you can use. I'll put the name on the screen here because I don't want to butcher it, but you can attach 2 of those Sony batteries inside of here and then mount that on the side of the Aputure light, just like I did with the big plug-in battery, and that works as well. And then we also too, for my Bowen mount users, aka me, I have a bunch of soft boxes at home that are Bowen mount, and they do include a Bowen's mount adapter with this LS60X Aputure light. So it's super cool that I can put this on my Aputure light and then attach my already owned soft boxes rather than gonna go buy extra ones. So just a couple cool, neat things that they do include inside of this fun bundle of a bag. But this bag though, y'all, like, this is a really nice carrying case, I will say that. Makes me feel I can take this little thing, and it's not too heavy. Makes me feel I can take this out on a vacation with me. I've seen a lot of stuff online that this is like not much of a key light, a main light source, but we're gonna put it to the test and see today, y'all. I think you can use anything for whatever purpose, you just have to know what you're doing. So we'll test it out today, see what type of shots we get. Since Cinestill 800T works so well in tungsten light, this is a bicolor light, okay? Meaning that I can change this from daylight. As you can see, Kia, pan over to the wall here. We see our small spotlight on the wall. That is regular daylight balanced light. Then we turn it down to about, I don't know, 2700 Kelvin. And then as you see now, you get more of that tungsten lighting, which is cool. You can adjust the power of this as well. I do believe that this versus the 60D, you do lose a little bit of power when you are shooting in tungsten lighting. I'd have to back that up. I'm pretty sure that's the case as well, but the 60D is not a bicolor light, so I needed something like this to give me multiple looks when I'm shooting. All right, so we are gonna get started here. I'm gonna meter with the Fuji X-H2 right now to get the best type of lighting for when I do switch over to film, because you only get one shot. We have Luce again, like I mentioned, with us today, and it's going to be a great shoot here. So again, we're using the Aputure LS60X, and we're gonna go from there with the awesome spotlighting effect. I forgot to mention, they do actually have a mini spotlight, like attachment that you can add to here to get better, more precise spotlighting on images, but we're gonna just use what we got, and then I'll have my wife buy the $500 attachment soon, so. So I forgot that I had a roll of Lomography 400 inside of here from an old shoot. So I'm shooting with that first. Then we're gonna switch over to the tungsten balanced light and then use our Cinestill 800T. So we're gonna keep going here. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. All right, we're at f2.8 1/250th of a second, and then our ISO is at 400 for the Lomography 400 ISO film. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so now we are going to switch the color temperature over to about 27 Kelvin. I think it's honestly as far as this goes. So if you take a look over here, I will show you how the light just starts to go. Gives us that nice tungsten lighting here. Yep, so 27. So because CineStill 800T, like I mentioned earlier, performs so well in tungsten light, we're gonna see what type of images we get shooting that. So stay tuned here. All right. God, this might be a lot, but we'll see. Okay. 3, 2, and I lied. For me to be sure here, let me just take another shot of my digital camera just to be sure, because you only get one shot on film. 2 and 1.